Hello, my friend. Welcome to my timeline. It's Monday. I'm in the car coming back from yoga, and while I was driving, I was thinking to myself, I'm still kind of feeling all up in my head, and I didn't want to come on here and talk about anything kind of poo-pooey. So I said to myself, you know what you should do is you should do something really uncomfortable, and you should give yourself praise on camera for doing really good things. And I was like, okay, deal. So today, I want to take a moment. And love up on myself to say it's been like 5 or 6 weeks now, and I made a commitment to getting back into yoga, and I've gone every single week, and it feels really, really good. I've been working out, which has also felt really good. I've been prioritizing healthy food. I've been journaling. I've been doing all my practices, and I feel really good about it. I did this Kundalini yoga practice yesterday, and it was to celebrate the full moon. And Kundalini yoga is one of my favorite things, and I follow this teacher named Jaidev, and he has this Life Force Academy, and they offer free like full moon and new moon activations sometimes, and there hadn't been one for a little while, and I was so excited that there was finally another free one because I find them to be very potent. So that was really nice. That was really nice to do. And yeah, now I'm feeling silly because I'm realizing that I talk about doing all my practices like a lot. So that's like nothing new, and I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those weird videos. If you're still here, thank you for being here. Thank you for going on this journey with me. If this is your first video that you found, welcome. It's a bit of a mixed bag. On this channel, but I'm so excited you're here, and we're kind of like growing together. I've been thinking a lot over the past few days, especially about what this channel means to me and what I want to do with it and how I want to grow, and I've been thinking a little bit about like a rebrand, and I don't know what that really looks like. I've been playing around with a few name ideas, and I just don't really know. I don't really know what it looks like. So I'm exploring this idea of a rebrand and like what I want to bring to the table, because I love this timeline series. I love that it's like a video diary, a video journal of everything that I'm going through, and like I'm literally using the information to look back on to, make these connections in my life, and to have this data, this information to, connect with in the future. So like that feels really, really wonderful to me. But then there's this whole side of an opportunity like this, right? Where I'm putting myself out on the internet, and people are choosing to subscribe and to follow along and be invested in this journey. So there's this piece of responsibility that I feel mounting, where I want to make sure that I'm able to provide value in good quality videos, with other content that's like curated to be more like edited and more thought out. Like right now, these specific videos are just basically stream of consciousness, and some of them are just like goofy and weird, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I just ramble on, like today. And like that's the beauty, right? But I want to recognize that there is an opportunity to have a platform where I get to be super creative and like take time, space, and energy to make and record and edit specific videos, for the purposes of like putting out good quality content. A lot of the people that I also follow on YouTube, they also have like digital downloads, and they provide value to their community members through things like member groups and just like special offerings. So I'm just trying to figure out what that looks like, because being in this position, you know, I've always had this problem. When I was a personal trainer and like a yoga teacher, I never knew how to like price or offer my services. I found it very uncomfortable. I was like, someone's gonna pay me to like hang out with them for an hour. Obviously I have skill, and I'm supporting people with that skill and knowledge, but a big part of it is also just people investing in me as a person and wanting to like literally spend time with me, because you could hire any yoga teacher, you could hire any personal trainer, but people wanted to hire me, which was like beautiful. But being in this spiritual space, you want to do everything for free. At least I do. Like I want to do things out of the goodness of my heart, but then there's the like the business entrepreneurial side of things, where you have to recognize that like you got to eat too. And people also want to support other people. Like I love supporting. I've been really trying to practice supporting other people. I've been donating to YouTube channels, and it just feels really nice. It feels really nice. I had this experience, I think it was a couple days ago, where I was at work, and a table had just left, and I was cleaning up, and I realized there was a $5 bill just like under the bench. And I was like, oh, cool. Like they had already left. I was like, what am I gonna do with this? Do I put it in the tip jar? And then I thought to myself, I was like, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this money and I'm going to donate it to the Salvation Army, and I'm going to match it. And I was like, cool, yeah, that feels right. But then that night, my husband ended up not needing to go to work, and so that meant that I could go to, they have a karma class at my yoga studio, and it's a donation to a charity. And so I thought, oh, this is perfect. So I'm going to take this $5 that I found, and then I'm going to match it. I'm going to be able to, you know, do something good with this gift, this money. And so I go and I like take out these 2 5s, and I go to put them in the thing in the box, and the guy at the desk was like, it's a $5 donation. And he's like, that's 2 5s. And I was like, yes. And I just like, he's, you know, and I just kind of like walked away. But it felt nice to be able to, you know, I kind of had like 2 options. It was like, I could just be like, oh, this is a gift of $5. Or I could also say, yes, and I'm going to choose to do something else and like add extra value, with this money that just like found its way to me. I felt like I had an obligation to you know, to put it to good use. So it went to our local food bank, and that was nice. And yeah, circling back, money's kind of complicated, and I am playing around with the fact, or I'm playing around with the idea of like rebranding and seeing if there's like something that I can offer the world in terms of some sort of digital identity or digital program or digital offering. that feels like real and authentic to me, and I don't want to push it, and I don't want to rush into it and offer something that's not like truly from my heart. I'm very slow to, I mean, it took me like 10 years to make a YouTube channel, so it takes me a really long time to make these choices. I don't take it lightly. I don't take, as you know, I don't take anything lightly. I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders most of the time, and I'm trying to put some of the burdens and the responsibilities down, and just like have more fun. But I also want to stay true to the fact that I just sense that I have a big purpose, and with that comes increased responsibility, especially with people. I have my, I'm not gonna go into it today. I gotta get going. Josh has to go to work, but we'll save that story for another day. How's your day? Do you have anything fun that you want to share? I'm always open to hearing it. I hope you're well, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.